My life. My hospital.
St. Francis Medical Center. Well beyond healthcare.
Welcome back. Did you bring your popcorn and soda, Katie?
Oh, man, shucks, I didn't.
Yeah, well, we're going to the movies anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, news slides. Dennis Kellogg introduces us to a Lincoln man who just loves the cinema. It's time to raise the curtain on a day in the Heartland.
When Patrick Brennan Sr. wants to go to the movies, he just goes home to his apartment. There, he has stacks and stacks and stacks of VHS tapes of movies.
It's just my hobby.
A hobby that surrounds him every day, literally.
Some people collect stamps, other people hunt, some people bowl, and I just collect movies, that's all.
As a former journalist, Patrick has written about the movies and met some stars. Those were the days, he says, when the big screen was at its best.
I'm saying that between 1931 and 1970, movies were in their glory.
With a few exceptions, he doesn't care much for movies from the past 40 years. Most of his extensive collection is filled with the classics.
I've got everything Shirley Temple did except one movie that she made with Ronald Reagan, and I can't seem to get it. I've got everything that Ronald Reagan made except that one.
Patrick uses his typewriter to make labels for every tape. And even though it doesn't look like it, he does have a system for organizing his massive movie collection. Well, sort of.
Well, The Empire Strikes Back, anything sci-fi in here, Cowboy over here, and then there's sometime, I guess.
He gets his movies wherever and however he can.
Buy some, tape some.
So just how many tapes are stacked in every corner, couch, and counter in Patrick's apartment?
Let's say between 2,000 and 4,000. Okay. Estimated.
The actual number is probably even higher.
I have so many, I can't count them.
The movies are lined up from ceiling to floor and wall to wall in Patrick's apartment, and he's watched every single one of them. So you'd think he'd have an opinion about the best movies of all time. And he does.
But the best movies, in my opinion, ever made, Gone with the Wind, Madame Curie, Mrs. Miniver, and Casablanca, in my judgment.
So what if this man of the movies could make a movie of his own life? Who would he pick to play the role of Patrick Brennan Sr.?
Maybe Frederick March.
Why?
Oh, he was ordinary. He played ordinary roles.
Which is how Patrick says he's lived his 82 years.
I've always tried to be myself. In other words, what you see is what you get. If you don't like it, say la vie.
Or as Clark Gable would say, frankly, dear, he doesn't... Well, you get the idea. In Lincoln, with videographer Kevin Rimpey, Dennis Kellogg, News 5.
Well, these two professors...
If you can't find something to watch at his house, you're in trouble.
How much for a rental?
Yeah, Patrick says the one thing all great movies have in common is great writing.
And if you're wondering what he does when he's not watching movies, well, he loves to read. He's currently reading several books, including two, and you guessed it, Sarah Palin.